Hello, hello, gamers and degenerates. Welcome back to another post commentary with your friendly neighborhood pub stomper, DyreClaw. Today we're going over a 100 bomb on the excellent BO1 map firing range, this time though in BO4. The classes I use for this game get switched up a lot, and I pick up a lot of different weapons, but the specialist I'm running is recon along with the same usual triple lethals, meaning we are using Sniper's Nest, Thresher, and Strike Team, but recon is not usually a specialist you see me use very much. I believe the only nuclear I've gotten him with him is my ICR nuclear versus a DDoSer. Sorry if I am not as versed in post commentary right now, as I've been doing a lot of school instead of recording these. My apologies again. This gameplay is quite old, as you will see me level up a couple of times in it, and I do cut out the wait after a death just to make the video a little bit easier to watch for you guys in a little bit shorter time. I'm not trying to waste your guys' time here, that's not my goal. I end up picking up a Rampart, some pistols, I switch to a Cat 40, I pick up a Spitfire. I'm using quite a few different things. Sorry if you can hear my neighbors driving by. They like to take the mufflers off their cars and bikes just to advertise how small their penises are, but I hope that isn't too much of a bother for y'all. I'm running around here with a couple of the homies, just trying to get some frags. This is during, I believe, Chaos Domination, so I am able to get a couple more kills than would usually be possible, but I do end up getting the 100 bomb here, even though I don't do so great at first. I believe I get on a 20 or something and end up choking the nuclear, which is quite unfortunate, as the Switchblade is the only nuclear I have yet to record for the SMG category. Coming up into this next part, you're gonna see me finally start to drop some streaks, which will be a little bit less depressing for you guys than watching me get pub stomped. We're letting the enemies get a lead, in case you were wondering, in order to allow us to get a couple more kills. I believe I'm in a 4-man here with a couple of my friends as well, as I'd said previously. And I believe I was playing recon as to let my friends get some of the other specialists that they enjoy, and to switch things up a little bit. Playing the same 3 characters over and over again can get boring for pretty much anyone. If you guys are wondering why the post commentaries have been a little bit less common, I have resumed school, and I'm taking a metric fuck ton of classes this semester, as I usually do, as I'm not the most intelligent man alive, but I do want to finish school, that being high school, and get into getting my associate's degree in community college, and then figure out life from there. Because YouTube isn't the most consistent flow of revenue for most people, and as I am not at 1,000 subscribers, I'm not monetized yet, and I'm not too worried about it, because the less ads for you guys, the better in my opinion, and the longer it stays as a hobby, the more I'll be likely to enjoy doing YouTube, no matter how frustrated I may get with the algorithm and other things involved. You see me get my first recon pulse a little bit earlier or around here, and I start to pick up some kills finally. Took me long enough, right? And just starting to build up those score streaks again, get to the next point. And another thing in real life stuff is with starting school and the virus and shit been going on, I have to wear masks and shit, and talking in them at a higher volume makes it a little bit harder to have the voice ready to record post commentaries, so that means I have to record multiple of them on one day, which is again a little bit rougher for my voice, but I'm going to do my best for you guys because that's what you guys deserve. I really appreciate you guys giving me the watch time that you usually do, and I really appreciate you guys spending the time on my channel, as I understand I'm not the biggest creator, nor do I have the best, I guess, footage around, as I am on a last-gen console with an Elgato and a laptop with limited space, so I'm not always able to record live with hand cam and face cam and shit like a lot of other YouTubers can, so I appreciate your support anyway, as I do my best to put out the best content possible. If you guys are wondering what my loadout for this gameplay was, it was Rapid Fire 2 Hybrid Mags with the Switchblade Stim Shot, Gung Ho Dexterity, and Flak Jacket. A pretty standard loadout for me. Flak Jacket to avoid getting fucked by explosives. Rapid Fire 2, so my gun, while it shoots like a pea, shoots like a minigun, shooting peas at you. Some Plants vs. Zombies action, basically. And I'm using the Gung Ho and Dexterity. Gung Ho so I can move, shoot, and shit on the run, and Dex so I can slide faster, jump higher, slide farther and have more control over my character in general. In terms of general gameplay here, just placing my sensor dart where it needs to be in order to find the most frags possible. And not in terms of general gameplay, a huge thank you to both everyone watching and my teammates in game. You guys mean a lot to me, and while it takes me a while to put up the videos that may be more common for other YouTubers, I do my best again to keep the quality standards high for you guys. I try to only upload 100 bombs and nuclears and shit that I believe is worth watching from a performance level, and if it's not one of those two, I try to make it the best clip videos possible. And if you guys have any criticisms, compliments, and whatever, always feel free to leave a comment or contact me on my social medias. I recently lost a bet with Elderly Living on YouTube. He is in my featured channel list and had to start a TikTok, so if you are a Zoomer and you have that platform, you are free to watch the stuff I posted there or shoot me a DM over there, not _DyreClaw. I'm active on Twitter and Instagram at DyreClaw on both of those platforms. And for any others, my Twitch is DyreClaw as well, and that just leaves my Xbox Live, which is just, again, DyreClaw. I try to keep it pretty standard for you guys, but on TikTok, a lot of people have taken my name who seem to not like me very much. Actually, I had to report one of the accounts as it had my full first, last, middle name, address, and pictures of my house, which was not very nice of them. And I managed to get the account down, but that took me about 2.5 months and was not the most fun. If you guys are wondering how often I am planning to upload during this school year, I'm going to try to go for Monday, Wednesday, Friday for uploads. And if that works out, fuck yes, dude, poggers, you know? But if it doesn't, I will make sure to keep you guys super well informed. I'll probably be uploading around 10 p.m. Eastern time, so figure out when that is for you guys. And I will do my best to keep that as consistent as possible, and if I do end up missing an upload, you'll be sure to see something about it on my Instagram story. And I'll probably make a tweet about it as well, now that I think about it. For stuff that's been happening in my life, I got clip banned on Xbox for sharing to the BO4, community tab on Xbox. I don't really know what to call it, for blatant violation as of cheating, so it took me a while to get some of my other clips up and off my Xbox and onto my laptop for editing, but thankfully that ban only lasted 72 hours, and then I got banned off the BO4 subreddit for being, quote, a known cheater, unquote, which was quite interesting, as I'm sure you guys probably can tell by the amount of deaths I have in this gameplay. I don't cheat, and I'm not the best all the time, man. I'm not super consistent, and I feel like, to me at least, it's pretty obvious that I'm not cheating, but I understand to other people it may not be as obvious, they don't have as much experience or whatever, and that's okay, I don't hate them, but I'm just more confused than anything. Holy shit, this gameplay is old. I'm getting, like, headshot camos and stuff for the Switchblade. If you guys are wondering also why I don't stream on Twitch as much as I'd like to, when I do, it usually doesn't last very long, as due to the fact that I am fairly well known in the BO4 community, usually when I go live I get stream sniped on top of being stream sniped by cheaters, and if that doesn't happen I usually get DDoSed fairly quickly because people just don't like me being able to interact with my community, I guess. And I'm truly sorry for that, but I don't understand, or don't know if I'll have a way to combat that anytime soon, and I very much doubt that, so I'll continue doing my best with what I have for you guys, because you guys totally deserve it. And I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but there's always going to be tomorrow. I understand shit can get rough, we all struggle with our own stuff, but I really hope this video can help give you a distraction if you're struggling with a lot of in real life stuff right now, and just know that there's people around you that care about you. And I really appreciate you giving me your time. And if you're not, congrats, man. Keep working towards what you're working on, and you'll keep doing well in that. I have faith in all of you guys. Trust me. If I can make something of myself, then all of you guys can too. My teammates are starting to drop some more streaks now, so it's getting a little bit harder for me to get kills, but that's fine, because I understand the homies gotta succeed too, you know? And I'm doing my best to pick up the gun kills along the way. Score now being like 100, or just under 200 something for us, and almost 260 for the enemy. We're starting to capture more objectives. God, I wish I could speak right now, and bring ourselves into a better position so we can win the match, which we, spoiler alert, eventually end up doing. We get the triple cap and hold it for the majority of the rest of the game, and that gives us the W, along with the time to get a couple more picks along the way. I understand that this gameplay had a couple more deaths than you guys are used to, and if you guys don't like that, I apologize, but feel free to leave a comment about it. I felt it was a good and very rush-heavy 100 bomb nonetheless, as I don't like to upload gameplays that are super slow. I thought that this would mix it up a little bit from some of the nuclears that do have to be a little bit slower, as the weapons I'm using are fairly underpowered. Damn, teammate went off in the kill feed with the Annihilator. Shout out to him for just aimbotting everyone, apparently. Good for you, brother. We get the triple cap back as the enemy's cap A. You know, shit happens, but we're still holding the double, which puts us at a point where we're pretty safe to be able to have some time to capture it back. I am taking some more deaths here, as I'm having to rush for these objectives, but teammates managed to get the flag for me after I died. And we're just trying to hold this now to bring the timer out till the end. And get as many frags as possible. I do have my sniper's nest up, and it's getting a couple of kills here and there, and I did pick up the Spitfire, so I'm feeling a little bit more confident than I probably should, just pre-firing everything like a little bit of a retard. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment or shoot me a DM. If you guys want to talk to me, you can probably add me on Xbox, or if you just want to message with me, again, the ways I told you to are probably the best ways. And for those of you who stayed to the end, I am going to say this, but this is in no means a necessary thing for you guys to do. I'm going to leave a Ko-Fi link in the description. It'll probably be near the top, and if you guys want to financially support me, that's where you can do it. And if you don't, I hope you guys have an excellent day. I deeply care for you all, and I hope you guys had a good time watching. And if not, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Leave a like or a dislike depending on how you felt about the video, and if you feel so inclined, please drop me a subscription, as it deeply helps my channel. And if you guys want to see my videos in the future, make sure you click the notifications button and change them from personalized to all, so you actually get notified when I upload. And that gameplay was 155 to 24 with recon on firing range. Bye.